Beware of this energy blocking your manifestation. Do you feel as if your manifestation has been blocked or delayed? You have been following all the steps and putting forth your energy towards your manifestation, yet you still have not seen your manifestation come to fruition. You've been waiting, and you have taken the necessary action steps on your part. You still have yet to see it materialize. And you can't seem to understand why. What am I doing wrong? Keep in mind, an energy may be delaying or completely blocking your manifestation without your awareness. The energy that may be hindering and blocking your manifestation is the underlying energy of force. You may or may not be able to recognize where that energy of force is taking place, as this energy may be really subtle to you to recognize exactly what is sabotaging your manifestation. This force energy is a pushy and controlling kind of energy, though it may show up in a strong way or a subtle way. It is your responsibility to decipher where this energy lies. To better understand this energy, imagine holding a watering hose as you are watering your backyard garden, and pretend to squeeze the hose as water is flowing. Recognize the force energy you exert with your hand as you squeeze. You will then see that the water doesn't run as smoothly. It will run sporadically, trying to force its way out through the confined spaces. That energy of force will affect your manifestation in a similar way. Now, I will give you an example so that you can apply it to your own manifestation and your own life and recognize how you may be sabotaging your manifestation and how you can improve your manifestation moving forward from this example. I'm assuming that you, the viewer, already have some basic knowledge of how manifestation and law of attraction works. But if you don't, manifestation, in short, is putting your wish out there to God, the universe, in the belief and full faith that it will be delivered and your wish will be granted. And to strengthen that wish, we act and feel in a constant state as if we already have our wish. And we focus upon the feeling we would be experiencing when having it. That is how we attract our desire to us magnetically. With that being said, as an example, let's say your dream is to travel the world and go backpacking. That is your desired manifestation. And let's say you're a college student with a few side hustles where you earn income from. And you wish to have the necessary funds so you can afford to go traveling and backpacking. Knowing that, you start to focus on the means to the end instead of your desire specifically. You start to focus not necessarily on your true desire, but the means to get what you desire. So instead of focusing on the desire of travel, you start to focus on earning and making extra income on your side hustle in order to afford to go travel and backpack. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong or that's a wrong thing to do, but the point is to recognize that thinking, that mindset is focused on the one logical way your manifestation can come about. This is a limiting belief that we must recognize so we can improve upon our manifestation abilities. Because in this example, we are solely focusing on creating our manifestation through the means of our work, of our income, through the money earned from our work or income only. Remember, you all should know by now, God and the universe works in mysterious ways. So your position should be open to the mysteries of life and its possibilities. Back to the storyline example. You're a college student and you've been working extra hours, including weekends, on your side hustles to make more sales to pay for your dream to go travel. And since you've been too focused on the means, you're not socializing with your friends as much or networking at all. You're skipping on school events more than usual, let's say. You've been applying that forceful energy that we discussed onto one direction to fulfill your manifestation. Now, I'm not saying that you can't be successful in that format. What I'm saying is to learn to recognize and identify when you may be falling into that forceful, pushy, controlling energy when it's not necessary. And that you may be delaying or blocking your manifestation by only allowing one method, one agenda. And the best way to be successful in this portion and avoid this mistake is to use your intuition. Ensure you have strengthened your intuition. And if not that, learn to identify the signs and to pay attention to the subtle signs God or the universe may be sending to you to communicate in what kind of action or direction you need to take. And back to the story. Let's say your classmates have been inviting you to some network events repeatedly, and you have declined all their offers because you wanted to make more sales on your side hustles. And that's been your main focus. And because of your one-track mind in making more money, what you didn't realize was that at that networking event were recruiters searching for college students to travel abroad and go backpacking on a scholarship for a study. What you didn't realize is that you have missed the biggest opportunity to receive your desire without having to pay anything out of pocket. To find out way later from your classmates that there were recruiters at that event offering a package to travel and backpack. And now the deadline to apply has already passed. Sometimes, because we are so wired into our programming, into our way of thinking, then our subconscious mind can prevent us from the blessings we wish to receive. Sometimes we make it harder for ourselves to receive what we desire when we can receive much more easily. Of course, manifestation is a co-creation process with the universe, and yes, we do need to take inspired action steps to be successful in our manifestations. But recognize when we are overdoing it, over pushing an agenda, becoming forceful in our approach. And remember to check in and try to interpret and be aware of the signs and the nuances. Be open to receive those signs. Watch carefully and be a willing participant in the manifestation that is coming your way. Instead of forcing it one way towards one direction, one agenda. In this example, you as a college student is trying to force the direction that you will make money to have something, to receive something. This is also an example of participating in a lack mindset and operating on our own limiting belief because we refuse to see any other way our manifestation can come about besides making the money or working to have it. There, we have already put a limit on ourselves, putting a cap on our manifestation, putting a block in the pathway of our manifestation. Now, I'm not saying that your manifestation can come to fruition through earning more from your income. It definitely can. But you must understand, it's not up to you how it will come about. Release that control. It is up to God and the universe on how you will receive it. Now, if your desire was to make money in general, then maybe the situation can be a little different. So really, be clear on what you're trying to manifest, first and foremost. Do not get it confused with the means to the end. So the solution to remove this energy block from your manifestation, recognize when it's happening. And instead of focusing on the means to receive your desire, you need to concentrate on your desire alone, on the end result, and to put away your forceful hands. Put away that urge and need to control. Do not worry or wonder how it will come. Once you know what that is, relax and be open and look for the signs and nudges that God and the universe will send your way. On top of that, have fun with it. Believe in the mystery. Be open to being surprised by how it may come to fruition. Be open to the unexpected. Open your doors to all possibilities. Thanks for listening and receiving this message. Please take what you need and let go of the rest. If you have enjoyed this content and it resonates, please support any way you can. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I wish for all to find what they're seeking.